Look, they have now opened new shops, poison-free food, natural eatery. You may get wood-pressed oil here. I don't know where they have been all these days. At least they have started using real photos of the things to market them. Because people are returning to nature.
They thought we were talking about conservatism.
They criticize us as conservative. Then why are you rushing and queuing up to buy natural things? Everything is changing. To my beloved brothers and sisters, I say this. We are not here to do politics based on religious beliefs, castes, or deities. We are the ones who have come to do politics on behalf of all the creatures that live on this earth. Geopolitics. I'm not simply saying this to brag, I say it with pride and satisfaction. It will be discussed by nature enthusiasts and environmentalists all across the world. But if there is a political mass organization in the world that has developed and run a separate section to defend the environment, it is only the Naamtamilar party alone. If there is a political force that works with a section to eradicate corruption and a section for cultural restoration, it is only the Naamtamilar party alone. The world cannot exist without water. Our ancestor Thiruvalluvar said once. If the world cannot exist without water, then water cannot exist without forests. It is a truth, we must realize it. In fact, eucalyptus and Prosopis juliflora trees do not have sweating properties. They don't sweat. If so, it is only the other trees that harvest the cloud and bring them to the earth as rain. Listen carefully. Religion and caste are not essential to human existence. Without them we could live. But without sunlight, clean water, pure air and trees, it is impossible to live. Today, the world is slowly awakening, but it is heading towards disaster even faster than that. Hunt for the resources. The earth has been turned into a hunting ground for big capitalists. If many areas of the Amazon rainforest are on fire, what is the reason? If it catches fire naturally, it starts in one location and spreads gradually. But it doesn't look like that. If more than 650 locations are on fire in a single day, how could it be possible? More than 400 tribal communities live in those forests. The Amazon rainforests are functioning as the lungs of the earth. Millions of species are living in those forests. Corporate mafias were scrambling to hunt down the resources within those forests. When they tried to turn it into a hunting ground, the local tribes fought back to stop it. For you it's just a forest, but for us it's home, so get out, they said. They struggled a lot to defend it. They fought until they had to go to court. Finally, the court has imposed a ban on the looting of resources. At last, a large portion of the forest was burned down in a single day. Millions of creatures were burned down to ashes. The earth's lungs have burned and turned into a cloud of smoke. How painful it was. Do you know anything about the Maoists' history? An agreement worth nearly Rs 250 billion was signed to exploit the forest and its resources. The natural resources contained within those forests can only be looted by destroying them. When the corporate mafia, with the assistance of the government, began working on a project called Operation Greenland, the tribal people who lived in those forests began fighting back with brooms and slippers to protect their homes. How did the gun end up in the hands of those who used brooms and slippers to fight? Today it is the people who fought to save the forests in which they have lived for a long time that are being portrayed as Maoists.